Yeah, what up, YouTube? It's your boy, Nildazar, back at you, y'all Savas. You see, fuck cancer, it's trify on mine. But anyways, besides the point, oh yeah, just to get into it, your boy got them trucker hats on deck for the people that have been purchasing them. Good looking out. I will be ordering some more, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be doing them in pastel colors, so if you're down with that trify movement, you're down with Za, go ahead and hit me up, DM me, whatever, you know what I mean? It's Strife Living. But besides that, what I want to talk about is this whole thing. Well, you can tell by the byline basically about why I feel Chicano rap is failing, and not necessarily failing, just taking a hit because the way of certain dudes' mind state. See, the reason I say that is because a long time ago, when I put out my boys, proving our point, they've been doing it for years. They're still young, but they've been doing it for years, and they've got the recognition in certain circles. But generally, in the general circle of like people that might be a little higher up, they tend to like want to shy away from them dudes. And it's funny because more morenos, more blacks tend to flock to their music due to the fact that it's that you can't really coin it as anything, as far as like you can't say it's hip hop, you can't say it's this, you can't say it's that. It's just dudes that got bars. But that's besides the point. I'm not here to pump my boys up. They do be doing their thing, proving our point. Shout out, your boy Za all day. But anyways, the whole thing with Chicano rap is dudes are thinking with a separative mind. They think it's like people trying to coin something that has already been there. It's like we'll make this example. It's like Columbus saying that he discovered America. He didn't. There were people here before him, and a lot of people know that, and they tend to speak up on it. This is not to get into politics. It's just how I see it. Now, the reason Chicano rap is taking a hit is because people want to coin a genre that you can. Rap has always been rap. Rap has been hip hop. It was here before Chicanos start actually doing rap. And then and don't take it wrong, the ones that the Latinos, I mean the Chicanos that did it back in the days, they were, if they wanted to coin Chicano rap, they were doing it because they kept it in a certain, how should I say, like in a certain bracket. If you ever went into like the swap meets, that's where mostly Chicano rap was being sold, or people selling out their trunk, the old way, getting it the old way. And then it was the other one, was the mainstream, and a lot of, and not to mix mainstream with independent, you know what I mean? There's people that are famous that get their money that are still independent. So I'm not saying like that. I'm just saying that it was two different brackets, but now the line has been blurred. It's kind of like what's his name? Some Banner. He said that a long time ago it's hard to distinguish the East from the West, or the Midwest from, because everybody sounds the same. Everybody is on the same genre of spit, so it's hard to discern whether you're from the South, whether you're from the East, or whether you're from the West. And that's been proven. A lot of people already know that, so I'm not going to go into necessarily details on that. I'm just saying the reason that Chicano rap is taking a hit is because dudes don't want to do what it is. See, proving our point said it a long time ago. They're not trying to be Chicano rap. They're not trying to be black rap, because there's no such thing. It's just rap. And when people figure out how to distinguish that fact and not want to go with a separatist mind state, well, mindset, because that's what it is. A lot of Latinos a lot of Chicanos that are rapping are trying to coin a genre that has already been out. Most Chicano rappers don't rap like they used to. Like before, it's like people say they couldn't support Chicano rap because there was no bars there was no elevation. It was kind of stale, only represented one geography, and that was Chicano rap. That's when you can call it Chicano rap. Nowadays, people sound totally different. To me, it's like this, and this is no shot at nobody, but if you say nigga in your rap and you're Mexicano, that's not Chicano rap. You've elevated to a different level, and you're trying to move away from that wave. And don't take it wrong, because I'm not mad at it. I like elevation. I'm not mad. Whoever say what you want, that would be a direct contradiction for me to feel some type of way about you using the N-word, and I run with Mexicanos, and that's been proven. A lot of people get on my back about certain things. Not that I really care, but it's like, I'm saying, I would be a hypocrite to want to point the finger at you and be like, oh, you're doing it wrong, because you're not. You're elevating your game. Excuse me. There's a lot of dudes that got bars that don't need to say the N-word, but I'm not necessarily knocking you for saying it. It's just I'm saying you can't say your Chicano rap and you use the N-word. It's just straight out. And you can't really say that you're in Chicano rap genre, and the way you spit sounds totally different than what Mexicanos and what Chicano rap originally was made of. And I'm not even here to point the finger and say that it's wrong. I'm saying that you can't separate yourself, and that's why you're failing. Because if you got one individual that came out, Spencer, you got one individual that came out and he spit a certain way, and he might be coming up with that style, and people want to hate on him because they're like, oh, that's not Chicano rap, that's this, that's that. But he's smart. He may not say the N-word or anything on that level, but he's smart because he's moved to another level. It's like my boys from Proving Our Point. They don't want to be known as Chicano rap. They don't want to be known as nothing but rap. And that's when you know that you've made it to the next level. When people can't classify you. When people outside of your race, it's like if somebody look at you and be like, oh, you're Mexicano, so you do Chicano rap. You may be totally above that. I mean, there's so many rappers that got so much bars. And yeah, they're Mexicanos, but they just got bars. It's totally different than what it was back in the days. And that's why I think people place themselves in this little box. You got my boy J Quiz. He rapped totally different than most Latino rappers, most Chicano rappers. And I'll be trying to, you know, like I've told him and a lot of other people, don't place yourself in this category. Because at the end of the day, once you put yourself in this category, people will always place you there. You don't have to claim Chicano rap. I know that the garbage truck in the background, but you don't have to claim Chicano rap just because you're Chicano. You don't have to do that. That's like saying, since my boy Boricua, he got to do reggaeton. Even though reggaeton is popping, don't get it twisted, that trap Latino. But I'm saying, don't let people put you in a box. And I think that's why Latinos, as far as a whole, are failing in rap. And may have major spit, but it's just other cats that want to place you in a certain box. And it's a stigmatism. It's not a stigmatism to be Latino. I'm not. That's far from, because at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to pride and it comes to that national, well, you get it. People are on point with it. But when it comes to like dudes on top, if dudes want to be on top, it's like you can't hate on the next man because you don't got his position. You can ascribe to be on that same level, possibly figure out a way to get on this same level, maybe with a collaboration, maybe with something. I can give you the keys to the gate. You know what I mean? I can give you the map to the city, but you still gotta have the keys to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm gonna say on that. You know what I mean? I try to be a little bit more descriptive, but that's what I see. That's why I think it's failing. You got Oxnard Pugs is in his own lane. Dudes try to put him up under Chicano rap, but I just think he's on a different level. You got Proving Our Point on a whole different level. They do hip hop. It ain't about race. It's hip hop. You know what I mean? And so they don't put themselves in a box. And when dudes try to put them in a box, they snatch themselves up out of it. You got Drummer Boy. Dude got spit, but still try to classify as Chicano rap, and it's not. It's the way you sound, the way you do your thing. That's not how Chicano rap was originally. And people might say what they want, but that's just from my observation. And that separatist way of thinking, it's like you got FKM doing his own thing, you know. And for the most part, he does keep it Chicano rap, you know what I mean. But he don't got the way he spit is different than a lot of other fools. And like I said, if you can get that money, get it. But I'm just saying, don't limit yourself. Don't place yourself in a bracket that you don't need to be in. You don't gotta say just because you're Latino or you're Chicano, like this is this. Why? Because you're thinking with a separatist mind, and that's never gonna get you nowhere. They're always. It's like Eminem. When Eminem first came in, a lot of people try to classify him as a white rapper. And what happened in the end? He said, fuck that, I'm just a rapper. And he made people respect him. And when people get on that same level of thinking, like, you know what, I'm just a rapper, fuck whatever race I am, I know what I am. You ain't got to tell everybody knows exactly what you are. You know what I mean? It's like, and that's how you get on. But if you put yourself in a box and refuse to deal with other people because you feel somehow superior, or you feel, you know what, if I collab with this person, it's gonna make me look like this, that's the wrong way of thinking. You can't just come in, take a genre and make it your own, as far as like, oh, we created this, because you can't, you didn't. You know what I mean? Rap was not created by Latinos. Rap was not created by Mexicanos. Rap was not created by well, you know who was created by. You had the Boricuas, you had Asians, you had whites on the East Coast, you had the blacks on the East Coast. They created that genre. So all we did is created our own style. And it's West Coast, you know what I mean? And people need to realize that, like, don't get stuck in race. Don't get stuck on thinking, you know, I gotta, if I don't sound like this, I'm not gonna get my respect. If I say this, you know, maybe somebody's gonna have to say it. You gotta do your own thing. And don't place yourself in the category because you feel like that's keeping it real, because it's not. Keeping it real with yourself is being real to your genre. If you're hip hop, do hip hop. If you're rap, do rap. If you're gangster rap, do gangster rap. If you like that Eastie shit, get that Eastie shit. If you want to rap like you're from the dirty South, get that shit. But don't place yourself in the category because it's your race. You know what I'm saying? That's like, oh, like if I want to do, you know, cholo rap, whatever. We'll just say that. Like I want to do cholo rap. I can't do it. Why? Because I'm black? Because I'm dark? I mean, what is it? I can do whatever type of rap I want. Doesn't mean that I'm saying I'm Chicano rap, because I would never place myself in that category, because that limits you. It's two different shelves: mainstream and independent, and then you got Chicano rap, or the ones that, you know what I mean, that say it's Chicano rap. Like I said, this ain't the shit on nobody. This ain't the point no fingers. It's just like, hey, why limit yourself? You got Conejo doing his own thing, straight hip hop. I just be like, you know, you don't got a place. It's like Shadow. Let's just say that Shadow doesn't been having bars since forever, but people place him in Chicano rap because that's a genre he wants to stick to. But that's all I'm gonna say on that. Trifey, trucker hats, get them while they hot. When I hit them pastel colors, your boy gonna be on. I should be doing an event, and I will be selling my merch there. So if you're interested in that, get at your boy. Let's sell it out. But anyways, shout out to all the homies doing Chicano rap, and shout out to the ones that think they're doing Chicano rap, and shout out to the ones that just ain't gonna place themselves in a bracket. Shout out to Proving Our Point. Shout out to Conejo, and all the other homies. You know what I mean? And on that note, I'm your boy Zon, and I'm out.